Hello, and for today's video we're going to talk about a subject that's instinctively true, but it's interesting to see it demoed, which is how music can affect your perception of a visual in a scene. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to have the same clip 3 times, but each time I'm going to put a different music bed underneath. So it's going to be a clip of space, and I'm going to do a music bed that will hopefully give you the feeling of a desolate wasteland space and a bit creepy sort of feeling. Then I'm going to do one that hopefully might invoke sort of superhero themes and that kind of attitude, and then I'm going to give you one that might be a bit more sort of sci-fi adventure-y type sounds. Now bear in mind that this is just me composing most of this, although I might take some soundbed clips from other sort of royalty-free sites, so don't be too harsh. So what I'm going to do is, without further ado, I'm just going to roll straight into the clips and see what you think. So hopefully that one sounded a bit desolate and creepy, and I'm going to show you how to get that effect in another video which will be coming up very shortly. Now I've got that one out of the way, let's move on to the one where we're going to make it a bit louder, a bit more sort of proud, and see if that gives you a kind of superhero-y feel. So hopefully that was a bit more sort of traditional superhero feel. I know that it might not be modern sort of Avengers Endgame-y type feel and things, but it should have been patriotic and that kind of feeling, sort of old style Superman. And for the third one we're going to go for sort of a futuristic sci-fi kind of sound. So let's see how that one works out. So what did you think about that one? Was that more sort of futuristic and sci-fi and modern soundbed type feel? So this is just a short kind of glimpse at sort of a much wider topic in film scoring and sort of television scoring and stuff, which is how the sounds underneath and the sort of music underneath a bit of a scene can make a huge difference to the visual, and in some cases having no music underneath at all makes it impacts its own feeling. So I talked a bit in a previous video, which I'll link above, which is that actually when you're doing video, sound is probably more important than video actually is, and this is just kind of a continuation of that music underlying the video will tell the feel even more. So it's just something to be aware of, and if you're into music, that's obviously one path you might go down, which is sort of film scoring or television scoring. And if you want to go down that path, you kind of need to be aware of what feel a particular scene is going for and what the director is asking for. So I thought I'd do a bit of a video on it. Anyway, just a short video to sort of demonstrate that point. As I mentioned before, I'm going to do a video on how to get that kind of desolate sort of almost horror or isolation kind of sound going on, and it's really quite simple to do, and I'll show you in the next video. Thanks for watching, and let me know if you want to know more, see more content about basic scoring and how music affects mood and some of the theory underneath it, although I'm by no means an expert in theory, and there are much better channels to watch if you want to know the theory about sort of film score and stuff. But I do know what makes a bit of music happy or a bit of music sad or whatever. So thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and click on the bell and all that, so you get notified of when I put new content up, which at the moment is fairly, well, semi-regularly on a Monday evening. So keep an eye out then. And I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.